Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Matthew from therighttrader.com. And we're going to get started in just a second here. We'd like to give everybody a second to join the live stream before we jump into it. But I'm happy to say here with a smile on my face that we do have, a lot of green in the market today. So that's exactly what we want to be seeing. Bitcoin right now heading back towards $19,500 plus. Probably by the end of today we'll be above that already. And this is basically just looking very, very good heading into next week. Because of that, right, there are a few things that we can really look forward to here. First off is the fact that just a week ago we were actually pretty flat, and heading towards the end of last week, right, there wasn't that much of a sign that we were going to see anything that special, right? You can see here by this headline this week in coins, more flat prices, Bitcoin less volatile than stocks. Now, the fact that it was less volatile than stocks was actually some very good news long term. However, right, as they say here, coins remain flat. That is officially not the case anymore, as we finally got a nice breakout out of our little consolidation that we're in right here. And I'm on the 15-minute time frame chart, which is a little bit of a shorter term chart than I am usually on. And basically, right, because of that, we can see that we are pushing back into the higher ends of this range, okay? So if I go ahead and put in our resistance level right now so you get an idea of what I'm talking about, you could put the resistance level at different areas. You could put it as low as this $19,700 area. If you wanted to make a bigger range, you could put it a little bit higher, more towards that $20,200 area. But, for at least this tighter range, right, I think it's pretty fair to put it at $19,700. Whenever we're above $19,700, we are actually quite bullish. So now, right, being pretty close to that, it is a very good sign, guys. And like I said, everything is pointing towards a big breakout heading into November, December. That has historically happened before, right? If we go back to our weekly chart and we look back, we've had multiple bull runs, right? Near the end of year, okay? December, January, etc. So this is something that has happened in the past. Now, of course, our consolidation after this bear market pullback was not as long as previously, right? We had a 2-year bear market over here. This is really, yes, we've been dropping maybe for a few months, but in fact, the actual consolidation has not been that long, okay? We could consider it basically maybe not even half of the previous bear market. Now, just because something happened in the past doesn't mean that it's going to repeat, but basically, right, there are indications that we could actually see this bull move pan out somewhat earlier than expected as well. And I'm going to go ahead and clean the chart here. I'm sure none of you want a messy chart. We're already at 7 live viewers. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. We just jumped into the video. You've missed absolutely nothing. We're starting off with Bitcoin per usual, then we'll move over to Ethereum and XRP and any other coins you want me to do an analysis on. Also, make sure to support this live stream, smash that like button, turn on the subscribe notifications, and also let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on the market right now and any other coins you want me to do an analysis on. So don't be shy, guys. That's what these streams are made for. Go ahead, leave a comment right now on any other coins you want to see or your thoughts on what's going on right now. Like I said, $19,480, okay? We are actually very close to that 19,500. I'm pretty confident that by the end of the stream, we'll already be above that. What does that mean exactly? Well, it means a few things. First off, we can see that we are probably, going to see the whole market lift up higher, right? And actually, I noticed something pretty interesting, which is that a lot of the coins that are moving higher today specifically, if we move it over to StockTwits over here, you'll see that Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin. So that's actually a pretty funny occurrence. Now, they aren't necessarily the strongest performers, but we're seeing that, some of those proof of work coins are actually doing pretty good right now, right? So, of course, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Litecoin are holding up quite nicely. In terms of the outperformers for today, we have things like Clayton. This is it's a pretty big coin, but it's kind of unknown in the space. Aptos, this has just been a hot coin this week. Neo turning back on, which is pretty interesting there. Aave, very big pump for Aave, up 21%. I haven't seen any specific news for Aave. It's probably just the Ethereum ecosystem turning back on, right? So what I mean by that is, we're seeing the money starting to flow back into ETH. And of course, when money flows back into ETH, it goes directly into, other decentralized apps that are on Ethereum, right? ERC20 based tokens. I just saw some of your comments. We have top 10 saying XRP, please. We will get absolutely around to covering XRP. We also have Stephen McCoy saying, we love your crypto opinions. Can you do Theta? Absolutely. I will take a look at Theta. Thank you also for that comment. Theta is a super interesting coin. A coin that tends to see some of the biggest moves during the bull market. One of the coins that saw one of the biggest moves ever. So it's absolutely a coin that I should cover. So thank you for that comment, Stefan. And I haven't seen you on the channel. Welcome to the live streams. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Now, just moving through the top performers here. AR Weave, this one has been turning back on as well as of recently. Terra Luna Classic, still very flat, actually in the lower area of this range. ApeCoin doing very well here. Expect a big move very soon in the NFT space. And any coins surrounding NFTs, maybe even the metaverse coins, may start turning back on pretty soon here. Okay, Avalanche at $16, looking good. It is at very low prices. $16 is low for Avalanche, guys. And yes, full disclaimer, this is my second biggest holding. I would personally, if I had more capital, I'd be buying this right here. Uniswap, still very strong at that $6 mark. A coin that should do very well as Ethereum gets a rip higher. And that's ultimately what I'm expecting, right? Heading into November, December, as per the title of this video, right? A rip higher is what I'm expecting. So let's go ahead and, just mention, of course, we have the 200-day moving target. If you're a regular viewer, you already know this. We're talking about the 200-day moving average, the red line. It is dropping, of course, but that is also causing it to flatten out, which makes us more likely to get that breakout, okay? One of the things, listen up, folks, super important stuff. One of the things that I've talked about in the past is the flattening out of moving averages, okay? If you're not aware of moving averages, if you don't know enough about them, please check out my technical analysis master course, okay? Less than $20, 30-day money back guarantee, and great reviews from my students. I have a whole video dedicated on moving averages. When the moving averages flatten out, which can sometimes take some time, this took a few weeks here, at least 2 weeks to really flatten out nicely. And once they're flattened out nicely, okay, that means that we don't have downward pressure on the actual prices like we had, for example, over here when they were still moving downward, okay? When they start flattening out, yes, they can still act a little bit as resistance, as we're seeing right here, but it makes it much easier for us to just bounce above them, okay? And then they act as support. So that's exactly what we're probably going to see pan out, maybe even as early as today, or definitely into this week. I think we're going to start to see this happen. For now, I've been spot on with my predictions because I told you all that I thought that we were going to avoid seeing the big drop right now. Okay, and that's not to say that we might not see a big drop, but right now, guys, it honestly looks like we're going to get this pump higher for now. And then we'll have to see once we get the pump, the strength that we're in. I also saw a pretty interesting article over here. Bitcoin will shoot over $100,000 in 2023 before largest bear market ever, okay? What I think is pretty crazy with this prediction, but also, it worries me in a sense that sometimes the things that are kind of considered unpredictable actually end up happening, okay? So if we were to get a pretty big bull move here, right? Keep in mind, this is crypto. We can always fall back lower. We can always get, things that are unexpected that happen. And something that would really catch a lot of people by surprise is a very big pump all of a sudden. And then we flip back right back lower, okay? So I'm not saying this is going to happen. This is somewhat of a unlikely prediction, but you do need to keep in mind, right? If we get a massive market pump, for example, Bitcoin to 100K, a lot of the altcoins will probably be quite a bit higher. Is that a time to take profit or not? It depends, right? It probably would be smart to take a little bit of profit just in case, okay? Especially considering the global macroeconomic volatility that we're seeing right now. Thank you to our live viewers. Thank you for the likes, guys. We're reaching a peak of viewers on the live stream. Amazing support on these live streams recently. And we'd like to talk about the global cryptocurrency market cap. Got a big smile on my face letting you know here today that we are very quickly reaching back to $1 trillion in market cap, guys. Plus 1% change in the last 24 hours and just $30 billion away from that golden $1 trillion market cap that tends to make the market much more bullish when we're above that, okay? So we're really not that far off now, guys. And, like I said, right, maybe at the end of next week, we could be above $1 trillion. That would be a very good milestone to hit for the cryptocurrency market. You'll also notice how our three biggest coins here, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB, are in the green. Haven't seen all of three of these in the green in a while, so that is also good news there, okay? And it's good to see strength in the bigger coins, right? Here, actually, there are some altcoins that are performing very strongly, but, a lot of them are a little bit flatter than Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is, not a bad thing, okay? Altcoins have performed very well, and we need Bitcoin and Ethereum to turn back on fully, right, to rip higher for the bull market to begin again, okay? We can't get the bull market without Bitcoin and Ethereum ripping higher. It's just not going to happen. Also, keep in mind, you get the best content with these live streams, which is why I always tell you to subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. We like to cut down the fluff, tech the best news only, and I also like to pull up this heat chart, okay? Heat map, whatever you want to call it. So basically, right, altcoins, you'll see here now in the last month, actually quite a few of them looking a little bit red, okay? That wasn't the case. This just happened in the last few days or so, right? We still have some that are outperforming, like Matic. Very, very bullish on Matic. Might make a separate video on Matic today. But, not the end of the world, guys, because these altcoins have been holding up very nicely. Now it's time for Bitcoin and ETH to start moving back up again, okay? Of course, you can check this out on different time frames to get different ideas of what's happening, but what's for sure is that Bitcoin and Ethereum are really starting to stabilize at their levels here, okay? Just last Friday, so just a few days ago, we were at, around $1,300 for ETH or so, around, of course, 19,100 or so for Bitcoin, and we're looking very flat, right? We finally got what I was saying, which was that we were not dropping. We were absolutely not dropping below our support level, right? Yes, we came close to it. We even tested it a few times. We didn't break. We didn't come crashing below it. And now look at what's happening, guys. Look at what's happening. We are finally getting the move back higher that we've been waiting for. I want to celebrate and congratulate with all of you who have potentially been diamond handsing through this, watching these live streams. This is why I want you to spend your time watching the best crypto channel on YouTube, which is this channel right here. Years of experience in crypto, been around through the bear market, and the bull markets. This is why hopefully we are building the best community for crypto live streams on YouTube, okay? So make sure to subscribe, join the family, and leave comments like top 10 and Stefan today. I check a look at all your comments if you want to support the stream even more with a super chat. That is even more amazing, okay? I also want to thank Rob G for the super chat last time. If anybody wants to support this specific stream with a super chat, it's greatly appreciated to help me with the daily creation of these videos, providing you with the best content on YouTube. Now, let's move over to Ethereum, okay? We're going to get to XRP. Don't worry, folks. I know there's a lot of XRP fans out there, and that's why I've added it regularly to this live stream, okay? XRP is covered in every daily live stream update, okay, for crypto. So don't you worry about that. Now, for Ethereum here, just cleaning up the chart once again because I tend to draw a little bit all over the place. So I want to give you a nice, clean, updated looking chart here with everything that's going on. Keep in mind, we do still have a downtrend line for Ethereum, okay? We haven't broken out of its major downtrend line. However, what's looking really strong with ETH is just as much as we have that downtrend line, we have now been putting in a very strong uptrend line as well. So that causes us to have more support actually right now. And also we have this this price target here towards the end of the triangle, which is towards December, right, where we might get a breakout. That's right around $1,400. That's not to say that we can't go higher though, right? These symmetrical triangles are, a nice old-fashioned pattern that tends to be fairly accurate. But if you look over here, right, in crypto specifically, we tend to see some differences, right? Like right here for ETH, we actually broke out of this earlier than expected. We did not reach the end of it, and I'm thinking this time we might actually get the move to the upside a bit earlier than expected as well, okay? At the very least here, guys, I think we are going to test that $1,700 mark within the next 2 to 3 weeks. That will also cause us to test the 200-day moving average, but I do want to point out the moving average is still very steep towards the downside, right? That might mean that will have to flatten out a little bit as well. So give it some time, be patient here, okay? As long as we're not falling below our support levels, call it $1,250 for ETH, about 18,000 for Bitcoin. As long as we stay above those levels, we're looking good, guys. So stay helpful for that. Keep an eye on those levels, and then we can look forward to the upside that we have ahead here. Okay. Pay attention to these moving averages as well on the ETH chart, the 50-day moving average and the 100-day moving average starting to flatten out nicely as well. Okay. Also, nice 3 days of steady upward volume. And we will also notice our little uptrend on the RSI. I do believe that today specifically, guys, look at this. This is why you watch the Right Trader YouTube channel, the best technical analysis on YouTube. We have been talking about what was going on the RSI here for ETH, okay, which we were still in a symmetrical pattern, triangle pattern for ETH on the RSI. Guess what, guys? Today specifically, with this new move higher, we did get the breakout above the dawn trend line on the RSI. I want you to smash that like button for this analysis. Great moves as well on the MACD, uptrending steadily. Same thing on the histogram, uptrending steadily. These are, several bullish indications of getting that rip higher. And this especially on the RSI. Okay, I want you to keep in mind that this symmetrical triangle pattern has basically been lasting till at least over here, right? So this is, at least 2 months in the making. And now we have broken out earlier on the RSI symmetrical triangle pattern than the actual price pattern. Okay, what that means is we could see that mimic on the price where we get that breakout earlier than expected, just as we got on the RSI, because keep in mind we aren't at the end of the RSI triangle pattern, but we still broke out higher. Okay, very good move. It shows that there is more strength probably than even expected. Let's move over to good old XRP here and see what's going on. I saw that it was a little bit red. I don't think that's a matter for concern. We had very good news. Excuse the charts, guys. I mean, you see how much I draw on these charts. I need to clean these up regularly. So basically, right, with XRP, it's been one of the strongest cryptos out there in the last, I'd say, 3 months, okay? Even with the SEC lawsuit and everything. Now we're getting a lot of bullish news with that SEC lawsuit. You can see it here. Ripple broke new ground in its lawsuit with the SEC. They're doing good with that, okay? So there is mounting hope that we are going to see the bullish scenario pan out, which is going to be very good for XRP and the crypto market as a whole. Now, in terms of how XRP is moving on the chart for the technicals here, we have a few things going on. I want to also mention that Ripple really got a very strong breakout, right? Call it a 50% breakout in just a few days, not that long ago, okay? We have since consolidated a bit. So this means that, you have to put all these levels in mind when you're doing this analysis, okay? Right now we are in this consolidation after the breakout, and we have all three of our moving averages that are, above the price. This is huge, guys. Bitcoin, Ethereum that have, yes, maybe been steady, right? They haven't had this amount of strength, right? Both Bitcoin and ETH are not above the 200-day moving average. And, Bitcoin, I believe, is not even above any of its major moving averages, okay? So that's a big difference. XRP is above all three of its major moving averages and holding above them very nicely, okay? Yes, today we got a little bit of red. Is it a big deal? Absolutely not. In fact, there's actually a very, very, very bullish formation on the XRP chart. That's this right here. That is a crossover of the 50-day moving average above the 200-day moving average. That's a very, very bullish sign, guys. When we haven't gone that in months. Look at this, guys. But I want you to pay attention, right? When you get these crossovers, what can happen is things like this, okay? You will have noticed that we were, struggling here, and when we crossed back over above the 200-day moving average with the 50-day moving average, we got the whole bull run, okay? And that can be seen many times where we have strength after the crossover. So this is, we haven't fully crossed over yet. We're literally crossing over as we speak. I believe we will get the full crossover, but this is a huge sign, guys. I mean, this is months in the making of not even testing the 200-day moving average with the 50-day moving average. So this is a huge deal, and this is just a slight pullback, stepping stone on our way higher. And I think that, yes, we do have some resistance ahead around 62, 70 cents, etc. But I think that we're kind of going to go through that a little bit like butter, right? I think we're going to get back above our 55-cent level. and onward towards 65 cents plus to really put us in the bigger range, maybe between 90 cents and 60 cents, right? Which I think is a much more realistic price level for XRP as we await the SEC lawsuit news. Okay, so if we're consolidating in this area right here, this whole gap between 60 cents and 90 cents, that is going to be a good area to then get that breakout towards $1 plus, which could really bring XRP to new all-time highs. Okay, very strong performance on its RSI indicator as well. You can look at the very strong uptrend that it's been in over here. So that is once again yet another sign of strength from XRP here. And really, right, there's no actual factors on the actual indicators that are worrisome right now, in my opinion. Okay, so I wouldn't be too concerned with that. We have our MACD that's still a little bit red and downtrending. But the thing is, if you look at the histogram over here, once again, guys, if you don't know this type of stuff in enough detail, please check out the master course. Okay, I explain everything. Link in the description. Right here, this is the histogram, these bars that you see over here. You can see how we were deep red and then we went into slight red. Okay, that means that we're reversing. So right now, yeah, we had that pullback. I think we're gonna get a pretty nice, we could even get a V-shaped reversal here as we make that move back above 55 cents. Okay, smash that like button. We covered Bitcoin, ETH, and XRP. Always, guys, if you miss anything during these live streams, you can always go back after the video is uploaded immediately after the live stream, and you can watch the whole video again for anything you missed. So don't you worry about that. And we can see here, top 10 saying a comment, it got rejected. No. Are you talking about anything on the XRP chart? Let me know more specifically what you're talking about so I can get a better idea. In other comments, we have Costume, regular viewer. Welcome back, Costume. He's saying, I've been following you since 2017 bull market. Why don't you please give your 2025 price prediction videos for blue chips like AVAX, Matic, Sol, Near, and some degens like Pyre, Filecoin, Glimmer, Render, Gala? That is a good idea. I will try to get around to doing that if I have enough time. Thank you so much for that comment, Costume. Indeed, some of those degen coins like Pyre, Filecoin, Glimmer, Render, Gala, those could all turn back on pretty strongly in the next bull market. Okay, so thank you for that comment. That's a really good comment and it is worth doing. So I will try to get around doing that sometime soon. And thank you for your comment. We have 6 live viewers here. That's not enough, guys. I want to see much more viewers. I also want to see some super chats coming in to support this live stream. Also, now is your time to start letting me know any other coins you want me to do an analysis on. So let me know down in the comment section below. Other bits of news that I thought was worth mentioning. We have an unknown miner commands more than 51% of BSV's hash power, right? That's a 51% attack. You know, this is what happens with a lot of forks, okay? Especially for Bitcoins, I would say stay away from all forks. That's my personal opinion. But, you know, this isn't going to happen with Bitcoin, right? This is a BSV type thing. This happens to forks a lot, so be careful with that type of stuff. Worth mentioning. As per usual, we're seeing a regular trend of big companies like JP Morgan, you know, doing stuff behind the scenes to boost their digital assets, you know, presence, and they're doing this during the bear market where most noobs are selling. So don't be caught like them, okay? Other than that, Tesla CEO Elon Musk says recession could last until spring 2024. I just want to say, be careful with this type of stuff, okay? Elon Musk often says stuff at random times with, you know, arguably, it seems like, you know, a hidden motive, and also, you know, everybody is throwing around their opinion, right? We saw this person right here say Bitcoin will shoot over 100,000 in 2023 before largest bear market ever. Then we see Elon Musk's comment. It's very hard to cut down through that fluff, which is why I like to stick to the technicals, okay? Because here no one is giving their opinion. It is on the chart. It's written on the chart. It's the factual things that you're seeing on the chart, okay? And that's why we have a focus on technical analysis on this channel. Now, we got a comment from Top 10 saying XDC. It seems like a lot of you like this coin XDC here. I had covered it a while back, and you can see here that my uptrend line has held on this one very nicely. We're actually decently above the uptrend line. We're also now above the 100-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. We actually are uptrending on both those, which is adding more support to the price. And guess what, guys? It looks like this 50-day moving average is going to cross above the blue line. That's going to be extremely bullish and will also probably lead to getting the test of this 200-day moving average at 0.035 cents. Looking very good here. You know, still a coin that has a lot of room to back to the all-time highs, and good chart setup here based on technicals. So I can't, you know, say anything bad about it right now. I don't know as much about the fundamentals, but just talking about the technicals there looks very good. Like I said, if any of you have other comments, you know, please let me know down in the comment section below any other coins you want me to take analysis on. And other than that, I'm taking a look at your comments here. Anything you want to let me know, you know, if you want to share your opinions with the viewers here, the community, let me know. I love seeing that. And guess what, guys? I hadn't returned back on the chart of Bitcoin in a second, and look at where we are, guys, above $19,500. What did I tell you all at the beginning of this live stream? That's right. I said that by the end of this live stream, we would probably be above $19,500. Guess what? We're not even at the end of the stream. We're already quite significantly above that. Okay. We're making a very quick run up to this 50-day moving average. I think we might even break above that during this live stream or today. And like I said, guys, this is looking like a golden setup into next week. Okay. We had the consolidation late into last week. And then now we're seeing, you know, this strong you know, move higher. Not a full-blown breakout yet, but almost there. And I think next week is really where we're going to see the breakout back above $20,000 for Bitcoin. Okay. I expect the next 2 to 3 weeks to be quite bullish here for crypto, and we could really see some coins quite a bit higher than where we are now, guys. So this is looking really, really good. And, you know, keep in mind, right, if we're at $22,000, $24,000, $26,000 here in the next month into November, December could push us even higher above $32,000. Okay, if we get above $30,000, we still would need to get above $32,000. After $32,000, $33,000, you know, we are almost back into full-blown bull run territory. Okay, so we're not as far off as you might think here. Bitcoin is a very strong crypto at the end of the day, and that's something that's always important to remember. We have 12 live viewers here. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. Don't forget to go follow me on Twitter, TikTok for short form videos, and check out the master course. Also consider supporting the stream with a super chat. And if you haven't smashed that like button already, please do so. Also subscribe and turn on those bell notifications to never miss the best crypto live streams on YouTube. We should go back and see some of the best performing coins here real quick. I wanted to go see how Solana was doing, because I covered that in my last live stream, and you know, it's recovering slowly but surely here. It looks like back above $28, almost back above $30 there. It would be nice to see it above $30. As far as the worst performers here in the last 24 hours, we got Maker. Maker has been slowing down a bit, not too sure why exactly. You know, nothing really to worry about though. I mean, we still have a lot of coins that are doing very good here in the top 100. Also, when you see these moves that tend to be very, very strong, I'm talking about plus 20% moves on certain coins, right? We have things like Aave plus 20%, Neo above 10% in the last 7 days, and then a few other coins. That tends to be a sign that things are getting much more bullish again, okay? So pay attention to that. Litecoin, good one to mention today here, as it is, of course, one of the OG proof of work coins. Last 7-day performance, 5.4% green on all 3 days here, and also above $50. This coin is very, very low for its historical levels. Okay, this is Ifco's Litecoin, which is a coin that's been around since 2013. That gives us a lot of experience, a lot of data on how this coin moves. Okay, and right now at 50 cents, right? We in the past, you know, since basically since 2017, okay, which is now 5 years ago, guys, we haven't really been going much near that 50 to 30 cent $30 level. Okay, yes, we do go there sometimes during the more bearish periods, but that tends to really be the bottom. Okay, so I think here this $50 level, it's basically the bottom for a Litecoin. Could we see a big move down to $30? Yes, that would maybe happen if Bitcoin went to 10K. It isn't that likely at this point, and I think $50 is a great buy on Bitcoin, especially considering that it has put in a higher high on the previous bull market, right? All-time high of $410, not that far off from $500. Most likely the next bull run, we're going to see the $500 Litecoin price. It's going to be quite a bullish event for Litecoin, and who knows, we might be even able to see $1,000 Litecoin pretty shortly thereafter. Okay, right now we're at $50. Great risk reward ratio on this one, guys. So smash that like button. Keep in mind, that's not financial advice. That's just my own personal opinion. But you're getting a few nice things with Litecoin, right? You're getting a proof of work coin that's been around for a long time and that has a fixed supply as well, which is something that's becoming quite rare nowadays with all these proof of stake coins. So Litecoin is a good one, in my opinion, at the nice 22 spot on CoinMarketCap. Okay, so Litecoin has right now a market cap of $3.7 billion. That's nothing, guys. That's absolute peanuts for a coin like Litecoin, in my opinion. Okay, this coin should easily be above $30 billion in market cap, probably even a little bit above that as well, right? Probably even above $60 billion. So I think people are mispricing Litecoin, and some of the smarter people, the whales, etc., may already be starting to see that as we're moving back higher again. Chainlink above $7 right now, and Cosmos Hub almost back above $12. Okay, all three good coins there. Quant pulling back a little bit, normal considering how big of a bull move it got. Also keep in mind, we're at 13 live viewers. In case you missed what I was saying, you can leave a comment down in the comment section below. Please don't be shy on any coins you want me to do an analysis on during this live stream, guys. So please don't be shy, let me know. Okay, we have a lot of coins like Filecoin, ApeCoin. I can't get through every single one, which is why I need you all to let me know which coins you want me to do an analysis on. Okay, that's what I'm here for. Just let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to share your thoughts on what's going on with the market, this most recent bull move, do you think we're going to get the breakout? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Okay, so basically, very, very bullish here in terms of everything that's going on. I just saw a comment from Top 10 saying XRP is pumping. Let's see what's going on the XRP chart. I mean, doesn't surprise me, right? Bitcoin, wow. What did I just tell you? Literally minutes ago, guys, I was saying that we're probably going to get that breakout by the end of this live stream, even above the 50-day moving average. We have officially just done that right now. So congratulations to everybody. We're now up 2% on the day for Bitcoin, which is becoming a pretty big move here. And it looks like today, I mean, depending on how much strength we have, we could pretty easily even go above $20,000 by the end of today. Okay, that would be the upper Bollinger Band, so it is possible that we would see that even as early as today even. In terms of XRP, we'll go ahead, swap back over to the chart there. Let me know if you guys think we are going to get this full-blown breakout like I'm thinking here. XRP, yes, got a full, wow, very quick full flip back into the green, and that's why I said, right, that this crossover that we're seeing here, although we needed a little bit of a pullback just to confirm it, look at this, guys. Look at this. A massive hammer candlestick is forming here on this candle, and we already had a couple hints of that even back here and back here with these big lower wicks. Okay, and the one that we just completed now, we're at minus 0.84%. We're now back almost 0.2% in the green in just a matter of 10 minutes or so. Very, very bullish formation on the XRP chart, and I'm expecting a nice continuation above 55 cents on this one probably in the next week or two. So extremely bullish there for XRP. Big smile on my face today here. Finally, a bit of bullishness coming back into the market. Of course, be careful as always, right? We are in a time where things are pretty volatile, but right now I think we've just gotten too much bearishness, too much oversold, too much nonstop selling. And keep in mind, right, like everything, sellers and buyers run out at some point, and I think the sellers have ran out for the time being. We're now seeing a pump take place. Okay, is this pump gonna last and then fall back down like this person is saying? It's possible, and it's too early to tell if that's going to happen just yet, but I will be there to cover it when we do get the pump that I think we're going to see, to tell you all that I predicted it correctly, and also to tell you if we are going to get a flip back lower again and how likely that is. Okay, keep in mind these videos are not financial advice, just my own personal opinion. I also want to welcome Iron Lux Trader, regular viewer of the stream since the beginning. Thank you so much for your support, Iron Lux. As always, guys, if you appreciate the work I do for all of you, please consider dropping a super chat donation. Any amount helps. It really helps me to make these videos for all of you on a daily basis with the highest level of quality given into consideration. So please, if you appreciate this content that you're getting for free, please pitch in. A little super chat is greatly appreciated and goes a long way, especially if multiple of you just give a small amount. It makes a big difference into helping me do these live streams on a daily basis. Okay, Iron Lex Trader is saying smash that like button. I agree with him. Go ahead, smash that like button, guys. And we're keeping an eye on XRP here, going even higher. XRP also has a lot of room to move higher based on the Bollinger Bands here. This very slight blue lines. Once again, whole video dedicated to that in the technical analysis master course. But you know, we could at least go as high as the middle Bollinger Band here, which is another 3% move, which is pretty big. And you know, depending on how much strength, once again, right, if we get a really big candle, we could even get a 10% plus candle here in the next day or two. So a lot of room to move higher on XRP. This pullback actually gave us the room to move higher, right? So we almost had expanding Bollinger Bands here, and it gives us the room to get that move back up to that resistance level to hopefully get enough room and power to get that breakout, guys. And I do think that's going to happen. Let's go ahead and flip back over to Ethereum here, see what's going on with ETH. Ethereum very nicely above its uptrend line now, got fully back into the symmetrical triangle formation. You know, looking really good on all fronts here. I mean, great steadiness, starting to pick up that speed as well. And if we look at the actual price performance here, guys, Ethereum is almost doing twice as good as XRP. Sorry, as Bitcoin. Let me repeat that one more time. Ethereum is almost doing twice as good as Bitcoin, guys. So this is a pretty good sign that ETH, decentralized application, DeFi as you know it, NFTs, metaverse, they are going to come back with a revenge here. And I think that a lot of people will be kicking themselves that they didn't get into certain projects, certain coins, certain NFTs on this bear market. I'm holding a bunch of NFT, guys. You know that I hold a bunch of ENS domains, and I'm not selling any of those right now, right? I'm holding on to those for the bull market. Coin that has performed very good as well, a bit of a hidden gem. I think it's going to go well above $100 in this next bull market. So right now, we're holding above our important levels. Very strong performance from both the two biggest coins, which we haven't seen in several days now. So very good to see Bitcoin and ETH turning back on, because like I said, we need those coins to be strong. We need those coins to be strong for the bull market, guys. We can't actually get the whole market to lift up higher if we don't see those two coins move higher. Keep in mind that these two coins basically make up, guess what? Look at the dominance, guys. They make up over half of the market cap that we see today. So we need Bitcoin and ETH to do good to get back above $1 trillion in market cap, okay? Especially with the amount of dominance they both have. You can't ignore stuff like this. Well over 55% is the dominance between Bitcoin and ETH. So most money in crypto is actually in Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's not to say that other coins are bad, right? XRP, by all means, got you know, unfairly treated, and due to that, it kind of stunted its bull run and the market cap that it could have. Most likely on the next bull run will be well above $100 billion in market cap for XRP. So this $23 billion of market cap is going to be looking very small when that happens. Okay, we have major exchanges that are going to list back XRP when the bullish SEC lawsuit you know, comes to an end, and after that, right, we will have you know, basically all green lights on to get that move to $100 billion plus market cap. That's over a 4x from where we're now, and it could go a lot higher from that. $200-300 billion down the line could absolutely happen. Okay, I think we might actually see XRP bypass BNB and maybe even Tether here to reach that top third spot again in the next bull market. Are stable coins going to stay as dominant as they have been? I personally think no. I think we're going to see people really iron hands the good coins, things like Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, And you know, things like Bitcoin are probably really just going to become as steady as it gets in the crypto space, right? Just very steady upwards price action. That's the long-term outlook that I'm seeing, at least. And look at Polygon, guys. One of the best coins in the top 15, and also very closely related to the ETH ecosystem, tends to outperform ETH when it does good, so that's why it's up 7.7% in the last 7 days. Having this still below $1 is maybe the steal of a century. This is a coin that could really become one of the biggest layer 2 protocols to ever be, and people are very, very ignorant for leaving this below $1. I'm already loaded up on this one, so you know there's not much I can do, but that's just my own personal opinion. I think it's gonna have no problem going back to the all-time high. And if we actually click on it there to see what that all-time high exact dollar amount was, we're right under $3. But this is a coin that I think could go above $20 long term. So you know, one of the best coins in my opinion to just hold, put it in staking, and collect those dividends basically. Still a nice performance, right? We got this dip, but now we're back to uptrending. The good projects, guys, the good coins, they are going to stand the test of time. They are going to persevere throughout these drops. Same thing for NFTs. I think I should probably start covering a lot more about NFTs because people don't really understand them. They don't price them right. They don't get, you know, where the value comes from. But keep in mind that there are many NFTs that are more expensive in price than one Ethereum itself. Why is that, right? There's millions of ETH, you know, in terms of the supply, right? But some NFTs are one of one. Some NFTs are one of 100. Okay, so value comes from how scarce an asset is. And going back over to Bitcoin here, just keeping an eye on it, still nicely above that $19,500 level. I think we're going to see this back above, you know, at the very least, this 50-day moving average is right around $19,600 right now. And, you know, I think that today is going to be a continuation of a green day. I think most of these gains are going to hold. Keep a close eye over the nighttime, guys. That tends to be when we get really big rips. Probably early next morning, we'll be above $20,000 for Bitcoin and above $1,400 for ETH. If you're excited for that, support this channel, guys. Consider dropping a super chat. Smash that like button. Subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications. And don't miss these golden crypto live streams, okay? If you have been watching me for a long time, such as people like Ironlux and Costube, you know how accurate my predictions are in my analysis. That's not to say that this is financial advice, because it's not, okay? But if you're going to be watching any content, any news in the space, you want to be getting the best out there, right? So subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. Please support the live stream through a super chat. And you have a few minutes here to go ahead and let me know any coins you want me to cover and do a technical analysis on. So let me know right now down in the comments below any other coins you want me to take a look at, okay? Big coins, small coins. If you want me to take a look at coins like Bitcoin on shorter time frames, right? You can do that. So just let me know down in the comment section below. I will cover any coins you want me to take a look at. Now is your time, guys. Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart looking literally like it's going to break out even more. I mean, we had a big move higher. Maybe we'll have to consolidate, but I've seen Bitcoin do these type of big rips before, and you know, we tend to get at least one or two more of candles like this when this happens, right? We tend to just do a staircase pattern where we get a very big candle like that, we stabilize, then we get another big candle, and then we do that 2-3 more times. Okay, this is only the first one here. See kind of the beginning of the formation of the second one, and could happen another 1 or 2 times before getting a small consolidation and potentially even kicking back up higher as well. So exactly what we want to be seeing. And a nice bit of relief for anybody who's holding these cryptos throughout this bear market. We may see this bear market slowly fade away earlier than expected, at least to get a rip higher and a strong bull move. We'll have to see at that point how things are looking. Guys, 9 viewers in the stream. Thank you for watching. Consider dropping a super chat. And also, let me know down in the comment section below any other coins you want me to do an analysis on. For those who don't know how to give a super chat, all you have to do is click that little $ button right near the chat bar on the YouTube live stream, and that can allow you to support the live stream if you think I deserve it. Also, keep an eye on Avalanche, guys. I think the $16 price is not going to last. So I'm just saying that now so I can say I told you so, because $16 is way too low for Avalanche. This is one of the best Ethereum alternatives in my opinion. And I don't think anything will ever beat Ethereum, to be honest. But there are coins that are worthy of having bigger market caps, okay? Polygon, Solana, Avalanche, all of those coins are in that category. Tron is quite good as well. Actually, very good as well. But nothing is actually going to manage to beat Ethereum. Ethereum Classic, this is of course the proof of work take on Ethereum. It will probably do very good in the next month or so. I think it's just too low at this $23 point, even with this little increase that we had recently. Just too low. Anybody who wants a proof of work version of Ethereum is going to go to Ethereum Classic. Yes, we have that other fork, ETH proof of work. You know, this thing is dead weight in my opinion. That's maybe a harsh answer, but I don't see much, if any, value in this coin. And you can see that by the performance, right? The market will always dictate what the value is, and they're not valuing it very high. I'm not seeing any comments here for any other coins you want me to take a look at. I'll give you guys one more minute. Considering supporting the stream with a super chat, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and check out that master course. Link in the description to all of those things. I'd love to hear your thoughts as well on what you think is going to happen with the market, guys. So let me know. Let me know in the comment section down below. I have a comment here. Monaval. I've never heard of this coin. Top 10 mentioned it here. Chart looks pretty interesting. Looks like it's a coin that launched December 2020, so fairly new coin. And I really don't know that much about this coin, so I'm going to have to research this one. Let me pull up the chart quickly. Definitely looks like an interesting coin here. I believe he said this coin will be 70K one day. Like I said, guys, I don't know this coin that much, but worth taking a look at in terms of the price at least. And, you know, basically this type of pattern right here, this is a pattern of coiling up, right? A pattern of, you know, potentially getting a very big rip here based on the fact that we have, if I draw out the downtrend line, okay, we have, looks like we, depending on how you take this, if you take it from these candles, we've already broken out of it. Put it this one right here, we're still in the downtrend technically speaking, but the downtrend itself has kind of stopped, right? We put in a higher low, and if we get a breakout, this thing could absolutely rip back, you know, to at least well above $1,000 here, based on the technicals. A bit of a smaller coin, don't know much about it personally, so be careful. And other than that, keeping an eye on Bitcoin. Want to thank you all for watching and supporting this live stream. Viewership has been great on these. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. And as per usual, guys, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button. I'll be seeing you all very, very soon. So with that being said, see you soon, guys.